is CBS 11 News Now.
Thanks for joining us for the CBS 11 News Update. I'm Russ McCaskey. Dallas police say they've made an arrest in the shooting death of a teenage girl killed at a party over the weekend. 19-year-old William Hester admitted to police that a handgun fired while he was holding it, hitting and killing 16-year-old Jakiah Reitzel. Police say that when they arrived at the Viridian Place Apartments in far north Dallas around 4:30 a.m. Sunday, it appeared a large party was ending. They walked inside a second-floor apartment and found Reitzel had been shot in the head. Witnesses told them partygoers had been playing with a gun. Reitzel's family and friends say they are heartbroken.
It's going to be a hard road. I mean, they probably haven't hit him yet, but it's going to be a hard road. I mean, it's going to be a struggle because I don't think they hit him, but she really and truly got him.
Hester was arrested in Mesquite last night and is now charged with manslaughter. It's still unclear this morning what substance triggered a hazmat scare at a Grapevine church. A hazmat team responded to Fellowship Church when an employee fell ill after counting offering money in an envelope. The money had some sort of sticky substance on it. A co-worker drove the employee to the hospital and they were released without any issues.
They went suited up, went in, tested the room and tested the particular money in the envelope. Nothing hit as far as being hazardous materials. We in turn called the postal inspector because they're the ones who actually come out and will take the money that was tacky or whatever, the envelope, and they will go have that tested.
The chief says it was an isolated incident, an event, and no one else should have reason to be concerned. Well, Texas Republicans calling in a big name to help rally voters today. Vice President Mike Pence coming to Dallas later this morning for two private events in races that Democrats are trying to flip. Congressman Pete Sessions, who's facing a tough battle against Colin Allred, and Senator Ted Cruz, who's running against El Paso Congressman Beto O'Rourke. A new CBS News YouGov poll shows Cruz leading that race by 6 points over O'Rourke among likely voters, 50 to 44. There are just 29 days till Election Day. Tomorrow's the deadline for new voters to register. Early voting starts 2 weeks from today. All right, let's check in with meteorologist Jeff Jamison for a quick check of the weather. Jeff.
Well, we're looking at just a 30% chance of rain for today and high temperatures in the mid-80s. That south wind keeps us muggy, mostly cloudy today. Tomorrow, we'll be watching thunderstorms developing in West Texas and moving our way. And it's going to be a wet Tuesday with a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms, but then we'll clear out after that and look for a beautiful middle and end of the week. Highs in the 70s, lows back down into the 50s by Thursday and Friday mornings. Another chance of rain this weekend with an even stronger cold front by Sunday.
All right, Jeff, thanks. With the offense continuing to struggle, the Cowboys need a perfect performance from their defense against the Houston Texans. But as Bill Jones shows us, the defense did hold their own until overtime.
It was the NFL's Texas State Championship game, and last night, for the first time in 8 years, the Cowboys playing a regular season game in Houston against the Texans. And Texans players say fans in Houston this past week were treating last night like it was the Super Bowl. Everybody gets fired up when the Cowboys come to town. Just the third time the Cowboys have played the Texans in Houston. Texans drive to the Cowboys' 1-yard line late first half on 4th and goal. What a hit by Jalen Smith on Deshaun Watson. The great goal line stand as Smith drops him, preventing him from getting to the end zone. Dallas takes a 13-10 lead on Dak Prescott's 3-yard touchdown pass to Allen Hurns. Things looking good for the Cowboys in the second half, but tied at 16. The game goes to overtime, and in OT, after Dallas was forced to punt, this happens. Deshaun Watson to DeAndre Hopkins, 49 yards. It sets up the game-winning field goal by Kymie Fairbairn from 36 yards away. The Texans are winners over the Cowboys, 19-16 the final score as Dallas falls to 2-3 on the season.
The better team tonight, but won the game, won the stats, and like I said, thought when we had that chance to get in overtime that we might have gotten to sneak out here with one.
You lose your third road game straight for the most part. I mean, and then as you said, it's the offense hadn't gotten going on the road, and defense, especially with them giving us all the chance they did, making the big plays down there in the red zone, holding them to field goals, and keeping us in the game, and we weren't doing our part. It's very frustrating.
So the Cowboys will come home next week with a 2-3 record, taking on the always tough Jacksonville Jaguars, who advanced all the way to the AFC Championship game last year, a game you'll be able to see right here on CBS 11. I'm Bill Jones, and that's the latest on the Cowboys.
Bill, thanks. Thank you for joining us for the CBS 11 News Update. For the very latest news, weather, and sports anytime, just go to our website, cbsdfw.com. I'm Russ McCaskey. Have a great day.
This has been CBS 11 News Now. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for the latest local news and weather.